Hey guys, I just finished up a call with my coach and I brought to him some concerns. And he said, hey, don't stress about it. Don't stress about it. And that's something that I would continuously talk to my clients about. But you know what? For me, I take my clients and my family, my friends, everybody's concerns, and they're first, right? A lot of times we do that, especially as women, we take everybody else's concerns first, and then we don't look at our own. But being able to talk with a coach and share things with him has been really, really phenomenal. He said, don't stress, just don't stress about it. It's all good. You're getting there. So I just wanted to hop on here because I wanted to remind you not to stress. There can be so many things that can happen when we stress out. And I want to give you a couple of tips that I personally use to let's just ditch that stress. Okay. So the first one is nose breathing. I know when I'm out, whether I'm doing my cardio, whether I'm out, even, shopping or something, or just in the gym, I'm always nose breathing because we have these two different states that you might hear about quite often. You hear about the sympathetic and the parasympathetic, and your sympathetic is just simply that fight flight state. And your parasympathetic is your rest and digest. And these things need to be in balance, right? Okay, so what happens if we're constantly stressed all the time? Then that fight flight is always up here, and that parasympathetic, that rest and digest, is down here. So it makes things a little more complicated. And the longer we go in that stressed out state, then that's when things can start getting a little wonky in the body. Okay, you might have experienced that. Maybe you get some headaches from time to time, or you just feel like, oh man, I just feel off. Like, what's going on? Well, it could just be that you need to balance those two states. Nose breathing helps to do that. So I know when I'm going to be doing my cardio and I'm going to be pushing really hard, I'm nose breathing, because if you mouth breathe, which I'm sure you've seen people, they're either on a treadmill, they're on an elliptical, they're, doing something, or they're running. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I don't run. Anyway, you see them in their mouth breathing and they're just like, well, for one, that puts them in a super high stressed out state. And two, when you mouth breathe, it causes this, well, I've heard this statement all through my holistic training, is when you see a mouth breather, they're constantly breathing through their mouth, there's underlying health conditions going on. So let's learn to breathe through our nose, so that way we can help our bodies to balance out these two states. Okay, there's a whole big thing that you can get into for nose breathing. It helps your endurance levels. Like, you can seriously go a much longer time, whether you're doing cardio, whatever it is you're doing. Maybe you're out hiking, or you've decided it's summertime, so you're going to go water skiing. Seriously, learning to breathe through your nose constantly is going to really, really, really help your endurance levels. Okay, that's one. The second one is sleep. We've got to sleep, guys. We just have to sleep. There's been a couple of nights that I've stayed up late with my daughter. Maybe we've just been hanging out watching something, catching up on a binge watching show. And then the next day I'm just like, oh my gosh, my workouts are trash. Like, I'm just feeling bad. We need to sleep. Okay. So having your bedroom in a conducive state that you can rest well is imperative. That's like the sanctuary. Okay. It's your body's sanctuary, and it needs to feel good. You need to have nice feeling sheets on the bed. I mean, it needs to look nice. It doesn't need to be all cluttered, because when things are cluttered outside, it means things are cluttered inside too. So I want you to really, really just look around your bedroom and say, is this an environment that is conducive for some awesome sleep? Because when we sleep, we recover. When we have been in that constant stressed out state, like I've been talking about, and we want to get back into a balance, and we want to start feeling good, and we want our bodies to heal themselves, we must have sleep. So go around, look in your bedroom, see if it's conducive for an awesome, awesome night's sleep, and dive in. Get however much sleep you need. I don't function well under 7 hours. Some people say, hey, I can get 5 to 6 hours. I'm just great. I'm like, I am not one of those people. I need like 7, 8 hours minimum. 9 is really good right now, especially since I'm pushing my body super, super hard. So, the more the better. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, of course, it's movement, because movement is how your lymphatic system does its thing. Movement and proper breathing. We talked about breathing first, right? I can always go back to something to do with the lymphatic system, because your lymph helps to clean the body. A lot of people, when they're stressed out, their lymph is really, really congested. Because what have they been doing? They've been sitting at their job all day, listening to all this. Maybe their bosses stressed them out, or maybe, they come home and the kids have stressed out. Like, it's just, movement. I promise you, you go out, take a walk, do something that you enjoy. Just get the movement in there. I know that some people say, you got to get in a gym, or you got to do this and you got to do that. No. Do what you love. Find something that you love to do that's going to require you to move and breathe. Whether it's, hiking, like I was talking about, water skiing. I don't know what, I must be want to go water skiing or something. I don't know. Go to the gym. I personally enjoy the gym. I like the gym. I'm one of those people. My husband, not so much. It's like, okay, yes, let's go to the gym. But he knows when he goes, he feels good. When we come out of there, he's like, yeah. Does he want to go? No, but he knows how good it makes him feel. A lot of people don't like the gym. They're like, no, I don't want to go to the gym. Find something else you love to do. Hang out at, maybe you like to do yoga. Maybe you want to go do Pilates. I don't know. My daughter is always looking at all these different classes all around Sarasota. She's like, oh, I want to go try this one. I want to go try that one. And then she ended up, when we lived in Dallas, she found Krav Maga. She loves martial arts. So find something you love to do, because that's going to help your stress levels. It's going to get you moving. It's going to get you breathing. It's going to get your lymph engaged so that your body can ditch all that excess toxicity that's going on. Okay. All right, guys, those are my tips for you. Just wanted to give that reminder to you, as my coach gave that reminder to me. Just don't stress, and then do the things that we know that help us to not stress. All right. Love you.